The pentagon, with the powerful qualities of the number 5, has the ability to control evil spirits. It contains 5 obtuse angles within itself, and externally, it forms 5 acute triangular hexagons. These hexagons surround the inner pentagon, which holds deep mysteries. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa states that the pentagram was the most important esoteric symbol because it represented the cosmic powers present in humans, or the microcosm. It allowed people to contain and balance the energies of both the visible and invisible worlds in their lives. By using it, individuals could elevate themselves from just being human to achieving cosmic peace and harmony with the divine mind or God. According to Israel Regardie, an adept of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, the origins of the pentagram, also known as the pentalpha, are unclear. However, it has been used for centuries as a symbol of protection and well-being. This 5-pointed star was popular among ancient civilizations such as the Babylonians, Egyptians, Assyrians, and Hebrews. The 5-pointed star is a common shape in nature, found in flowers, fruits, and living creatures. In magic, the pentagram represents the 4 elements: fire, water, air, and earth, plus a 5th element, spirit. Welcome to Occult Studies. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. Eliphas Levi, a French occultist, poet, and writer, says that ancient magicians would draw the symbol on their doorsteps to keep evil spirits out and invite good spirits in, as the pentagram is a powerful symbol that influences the elemental spirits in the astral realms. The pentagram signifies the domination of the mind over the elements, and the demons of air, the spirits of fire, the phantoms of water, and ghosts of earth are enchained by this sign. Levi continues, the elementary spirits are subservient to this sign when employed with understanding. If it be asked, how a sign can exercise so much power over spirits, we inquire in turn why the Christian world bows before the sign of the cross. The sign is nothing by itself and has no force apart from the doctrine of which it is the summary and the logos. Now a sign which summarizes, in their expression, all the occult forces of nature. A sign which has ever exhibited to elementary spirits and others a power greater than their own, fills them naturally with respect and fear, enforcing their obedience by the empire of science and of will over ignorance and weakness. By the pentagram is also measured the exact proportions of the great and unique athanor necessary to the confection of philosophical stone and of the great work. The most perfect alembic in which the quintessence can be elaborated is conformable to this figure, and the quintessence itself is represented by the sign of the pentagram. Levi suggests that the pentagram's shape holds clues to its importance, especially in relation to the athanor, the alchemical oven used to create the philosopher's stone, which symbolizes spiritual enlightenment and higher awareness. The number 5 is closely connected to the pentagram. As early as the 6th century BCE, the Greek philosopher Pythagoras used the pentagram as a sacred symbol for his followers. The number 5 was significant because it represented marriage and union, being the combination of the first odd and even numbers, symbolizing male and female. It also reflects the human figure with arms and legs outstretched. The number 5 connects to the Pentagrammaton, a term derived from the Tetragrammaton, the 4-lettered holy name of God, Yod, He, Va, He, in Hebrew. By adding the letter Shin to Yod, He, Va, He, it becomes Yod, He, Shin, Va, He, the Hebrew name for Jesus. For magicians, this name symbolizes the 4 elements plus the 5th element of spirit, which unites and controls the others. Spirit is seen as the divine force that makes the pentagram more powerful than just its individual parts. Magicians believe it's crucial to keep the top point of the pentagram facing upward to ensure that spirit governs matter. An inverted pentagram with the point facing downward is often associated with chaos and evil because it suggests that spirit is being dominated by material forces. Regardie explains that one way to study the pentagram is by using gematria, a form of Hebrew numerology that looks at the numerical values of Hebrew letters. Words and symbols with the same value are believed to be connected. The number 5 in the pentagram links it to Geburah and the Hebrew letter He. Geburah is the 5th Sephira in the Cabalistic tree of life, which is associated with the planet Mars. This connection links the pentagram to the fiery and purifying energy of the divine. Geburah is also known for its strength and represents judgment and severity. The divine name associated with Geburah is Elohim Gibor, meaning God of battles. The letter He is also connected to Aries, the warrior protector, and the Tarot card, the Emperor, who enforces divine law. In human physiology, Aries is linked to the head, represented by the top point of the pentagram. Aries is ruled by Mars and is exalted by the Sun, which symbolizes all light. This connection highlights ideas of strength, protection, and health through the energy of Mars, Aries, and solar light. The Freemasons also use the pentagram symbol. Mark Stavish, the author of the book The Path of Freemasonry, The Craft as a Spiritual Practice, explains the pentagram is one of the most controversial and misunderstood symbols in Masonry. While Masons say the blazing star represents the 5 points of fellowship, which is how a master Mason is recognized and raised, the pentagram's occult meanings were already well known when it became part of Masonic rituals, just like many other symbols. Arthur Edward Waite, the co-creator of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck and the author of a new encyclopedia of Freemasonry, lists 10 Masonic meanings of the pentagram. 1. The star of the Magi. 2. The glory of divine presence. 3. Divine providence. 4. A symbol of beauty. 5. Light from God, showing the way. 6. A sign of a true Mason. 7. An emblem of the sacred name of God, representing God himself. 8. The sun as the great source of light in nature. 9. The dog star of Anubis. 10. Nature as a volatile spirit, animated by the universal spirit. In addition to the West, Japan also has a rich tradition of using the pentagram in occultism. In the year 794, Kyoto was the capital of Japan. This capital city was a massive sorcery space, constructed according to the principles of Yin-Yang, the 5 elements theory, and Feng Shui from ancient China. At that time, power struggles within the imperial court were relentless, with the secret use of poisonous curses being commonplace. In the city, there were frequent rumors of malevolent spirits causing trouble. So the emperor hired Simei, a renowned sorcerer of the time known as an Onmyoji, literally meaning yin and yang master, to protect the city. He performed magic at various locations throughout the city, particularly at shrines. Viewed from above, these points could be connected to form a series of pentagrams of various sizes. In other words, the area inside and outside Kyoto was filled with magical barriers formed by pentagrams. As Regardie says to the magician who uses it with divine intent, the pentagram is a potent symbol of strength and justice. The pentagram has always been misunderstood and feared by those who do not comprehend its sacred meaning. Let's conclude with Levi's words. we proceed to the explanation and consecration of the sacred and mysterious pentagram. At this point, let the ignorant and superstitious close the book. They will either see nothing but darkness, or they will be scandalized. The pentagram, which in the Gnostic schools is called the blazing star, is the sign of intellectual omnipotence and autocracy. It is the star of the Magi. It is the Word made flesh. The sign of the pentagram is also the sign of the microcosm, and it represents what the Kabbalists of the book Zohar term the microprosopis. The complete comprehension of the pentagram is the key of the two worlds. It is absolute philosophy and natural science. As will be seen, all mysteries of magic, all symbols of the gnosis, all figures of occultism, all Kabbalistic keys of prophecy are summed up in the sign of the pentagram, which Paracelsus proclaims to be the greatest and most potent of all signs. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel.